Bonjour, France. Hopefully, you guys are having an amazing day. We're going to be checking out behind the scenes of a French bakery making croissants. It's going to be pretty sweet. Every Thursday, we're going to be doing a food video on this channel. So if you're about some French food reactions by a dumb American like myself, then this is the place for you. We have French bakery behind the scenes making croissants live in France by the channel We in France. I believe that's how you pronounce it, is We. So anyways, links down below for this, as always, so you can go check out the original channel and hit like on it. And we're going to check this out. Thanks for watching with me. I love some croissants. I've never made them, but I've ate them. Probably not as good as these, though. Are these all croissants? Do they do breakfast, like...
Bonjour tout le monde.
Okay, no, it was just showing the bakery in general. Okay, because, yeah, some of those weren't croissants for sure. They were just like regular donuts and pastries and whatnot.
Bienvenue, it's Diane. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm the American behind the Living Abroad lifestyle blog, We in France. I will link that down below. Check it out if you have a minute. But welcome to all my new subscribers. I made a little thank you video for you, so that's also linked down below. And as you can see, I am back in the bakery for that follow-up pastry video. This is Maison Travers in Cholet, France. So if you're ever in the area, let me know. I'd love to meet you, and maybe you come check out what we're making today. We are following the croissant process from start to finish. It's over a 2-day process, so we will see what we get up to. There's a lot going on here at the busy bakery after lunch. And just before we get into it, I want to specify the word pastry in English encompasses a lot of things, including croissants, chocolate croissants, almond croissants, all kinds of fun things made with a puff pastry type of base.
I've had the chocolate croissants before. Holy cow, they are delicious. Again, probably not as good as the ones you would get in France, though. But they were good. They were really good.
Also includes things like chocolate eclairs and other things that we kind of consider desserts in American culture. In French, there are 2 words that these things fall under. So we're going to get into that. We're going to hopefully learn a few things, and let's go.
Let's do it. I'm about some learning. So on another tab, I Googled Cholet, France. She said that's where she's located. And it looks like it's really close to Puy de Fou theme park. Not far from there. I mean, on the map, it doesn't look far. It might be quite a drive, but yeah, just a little fun fact, I guess.
I'm baker here. Yes, I work here since February.
Since February. This video was posted 5 years ago, so for context, that way it was 5 years ago in February. Probably 6 years now. Who knows?
I used to work in Australia. I study baker and pastry cook for 5 years. So we will do croissant. So we start to do a dough for croissant. So I put water in it.
It's a giant mixer. Okay.
It's sugar, salt, butter, and yeah, that's it.
So basically just like regular bread ingredients, it's just the proportions are going to be different in how you prepare it, correct? Yeah, but they're probably not going to say what proportions they are. I would assume it's a trade secret, right? Okay, eggs too. Okay. Yeast.
Half water and half flour, and we make it the day before. It's like for the taste, and it's gonna be more crispy.
Half flour, half water. Okay, so that might have like a slight fermentation, a slight rise to it. Even though there's no yeast in it, it would have natural yeast from the environment, I would think. It did look slightly bubbly when you pulled it out, thick and bubbly.
Is that?
Yeah.
And how many croissants will this batch of dough make? Will this end up with what, 50, 100, 200?
Like 1,000.
1,000?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
I start mixing.
That's a lot of croissants. They're very airy too. That you know. So when you got all that air, it's going to take way less dough because the air, you know, it's going to fluff it up quite a bit. The owner of the bakery.
Bonjour, alors Sébastien Travers de la maison Travers. Ça fait 30 ans que je suis dans le métier, j'ai démarré à 16 ans et j'ai démarré parce que mon oncle était boulanger-pâtissier. Je suis tombé dans la boulangerie-pâtisserie à 6 ans et après j'étais faire des stages chez mon oncle et je suis devenu passionné du bon pain, de la bonne viennoiserie et de la bonne pâtisserie.
Viennoiserie, yeah, what is that? Viennoiserie and a pâtisserie. Okay.
Alors là, je vous présente les deux produits phares de la boulangerie-pâtisserie en France, c'est-à-dire le croissant et l'éclair au chocolat. Alors, chez nous, le croissant.
I've had chocolate eclairs. Oh my god. Okay, so croissant falls in the viennoiserie. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but in that category.
Il rentre dans la catégorie viennoiserie et l'éclair au chocolat dans la catégorie pâtisserie. Chez vous, c'est dans la même catégorie, c'est bakery. Alors la différence, c'est que entre un croissant et un éclair au chocolat, nous avons là de la pâte feuilletée avec de la levure. Donc nous avons un produit vivant. Que la pâtisserie, les 3/4 des pâtisseries, ce n'est pas vivant. Il n'y a pas de levure.
Okay, so these are more dense then. There's no yeast. They're not going to rise quite the same. And you're not going to have that same taste. Yeast does influence the flavor of bread quite a bit.
Donc c'est deux catégories complètement différentes.
All right. Next
So
step.
now my dough is done mixing. So I will wait for tomorrow. I will wait it for tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, Jonathan, so what's your favorite part of your job, and is there something that's a drawback that you don't really like?
So my favorite part of the job is molding the special. Like it's a different kind of bread we do every day.
Okay, and probably because if it's a special, different kind of bread every day, of course that's the best part because that's something that's different. You get to do something different every day with your daily special. The rest of the job is going to be repetitive. It's going to be the same thing every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, and that's going to be the mundane part of it that you don't like, I would assume.
And I don't really have a part of the job I don't like. Like I'm pretty proud to be a baker because it's kind of it represents French culture, and I don't know, I like it.
But there's going to be something he enjoys less. I mean, he said that he enjoys the daily specials. It's a different kind of bread they make every single day, different kind of pastry or viennoiserie, whatever, right? So of course there's a hierarchy of stuff that he does like to do better. He likes to do the daily specials. So there's going to be something, whether as a whole he enjoys all of it. Of course, he loves being a baker, but there's going to be something that he doesn't. Maybe it's just as simple as the part at the end of the day where we have to sweep the floor. Something is his least favorite thing to do there. What's all that?
Cook some baguettes.
Is that their daily work
and
order, I
bread.
guess? Baguettes. They're all about their baguettes. I want some. This stuff looks good. Was that a kiwi? Oh man. It's caramels. Oh, what is all those? Okay, rest overnight. So just like the baguette, then it's got to go for 12, 14 hours. So that's how you're getting that extra fluffy texture then. That's why my bread sucks and it's not fluffy. I only let it rise for like an hour or two. I need to let it rise longer, way longer.
Bonjour, donc moi c'est Sylvain, comme vous avez vu à la dernière vidéo, je suis boulanger ici depuis 4 ans, un peu plus de 4 ans. Ici je fais la boulangerie, les croissants, un peu tout ce qui touche à la farine. Donc voilà. Donc hier vous avez vu avec mon collègue le pétrissage des croissants qu'il a mis au frigo. Donc aujourd'hui 24 heures après ça donne ça, donc ça a bien poussé. C'est la fermentation qui a agi.
Oh yeah.
Donc ici à la Maison Travers, pour faire les croissants, l'idéal c'est de les faire sur 3 jours. Donc la première journée le pétrissage, la deuxième journée ce qu'on va faire là c'est on va tourer les croissants, les détailler. Et normalement la troisième journée c'est pour les cuire. Mais aujourd'hui on va vous montrer sur 2 jours, donc on va les cuire juste après dans la suite de...
I wish they would have actually waited till the next day to film the third part just to see the true representation of the proper way that they do croissants there. So it's going to have that extra rise time and get extra fluffy. They might, I mean, they're still going to be good, I'm sure, but they would probably be better if they did the full 3 days.
De ce qu'on va faire. Donc la première étape en fait, là on va d'abord étaler ce bout de pâte pour faire un rectangle. Après on va incorporer le beurre à l'intérieur, ce qui va faire le feuilletage, et on va donner plusieurs tours. Et à la fin de ça, donc ça met plusieurs temps, donc il faut refroidir la pâte entre chaque étape. Et après on va détailler. Donc on va rouler les croissants, rouler les pains au chocolat, faire les pains au raisin, faire des tortillons, faire plusieurs choses en fait. Donc dans certaines boulangeries, il y a plusieurs variétés de croissants, souvent 2, donc croissant à la margarine ou croissant au beurre. Donc à Maison Travers, on fait que le croissant au beurre, c'est beaucoup plus fondant, il y a
Yeah, I'm on board with that. Butter over margarine any day. I do not buy butter. Sorry, I buy butter. I do not buy margarine. I don't buy it. I haven't bought it in years probably.
Beaucoup plus de goût que la margarine, ça n'a pas de goût, enfin c'est fade. Et c'est moins calorique par contre, mais quand on mange un croissant, c'est pour avoir des calories.
Yeah, and I'm not over here calorie counting, so butter all day for me.
C'est la deuxième étape, on va incorporer le beurre à la pâte. La pâte a refroidi, donc elle est bien froide. Et là le beurre il est à température ambiante, il est ni trop froid ni trop chaud. Donc on va commencer par taper le beurre. On va incorporer la pâte et après on va faire plusieurs tours avec le laminoir. Donc ça...
So the butter's not melted, it's just room temperature soft. Okay. This is interesting. I'm actually learning quite a bit because I do love to bake.
On va faire un peu de bruit, je suis désolé. Hein.
No.
I'm just not good at it.
On le tape pour que ça soit plus facile à incorporer dans la pâte, pour que ça soit moins épais et pour que ça s'incorpore bien.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
1,5 kg de beurre pour un peu plus de 4 kg de pâte.
Yeah.
Oui.
Donc là, ce qui est important, c'est que le beurre qu'il y ait du beurre quasiment partout à travers la pâte.
Wow.
Donc là on commence en fait avec une couche de pâte, une couche de beurre et une couche de pâte. Et quand on va faire plusieurs tours, ça va se multiplier.
But when you do that, if you cut it and multiply it, then you're actually getting a double stack of dough for every stack of butter. Because when you stack it, you're going to have dough, butter, dough, and then dough, butter, dough.
Et c'est ça qui va faire le feuilletage.
It's like blacksmithing, but instead of beating the crap out of red hot metal, you're beating the shit out of some butter and dough. This is awesome.
Donc là, vous n'avez pas besoin d'aller à la salle de sport, vous faites votre musculation directement à la boulangerie. C'est pour Jonathan.
Okay, they're doing it in machine, nice and
Donc là, ce qu'on va
easy.
faire, en fait, on a étalé assez long et on va faire un tour double, ce qu'on appelle. Donc en fait, on a notre couche de beurre, de pâte, beurre, pâte, et là on a encore une couche de pâte, beurre, pâte qu'on va venir superposer l'un par-dessus l'autre, et on va encore remettre la pâte l'une dessus l'autre. Donc là, ce qui fait qu'on a fait un tour double. Là Là, on va encore refaire un tour, et là, un tour simple pour
Single turn, yeah.
cette fois-ci. On coupe la pâte pour que ça soit assez droit, pour qu'on ait une abaisse bien droite.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, je suis
And then that
désolé,
smushes it
il y a
together.
l'équipe qui m'appelle, il y a les croissants qui sont en train de pousser. Donc là on voit bien le beurre à l'intérieur. À l'intérieur du... On voit plusieurs couches de beurre. Et là le pâton, on va le laisser au frigo. En attendant, on va avoir un quart d'heure, 20 minutes pour qu'il prenne bien le froid pour pouvoir détailler. Donc là le pâton touré qu'on a laissé refroidir au frigo. Donc là maintenant on va pouvoir détailler. Donc en fait ça fait plusieurs couches de pâte, beurre, pâte à l'intérieur. On verra bien une fois détaillé, on verra beaucoup de couches entre chaque.
What happens if you just layer it more? You just layer and like Damascus steel and have like 100 layers in that stuff or something. That would it mess it up, or do you need a thicker layer of butter for it to properly form right? I guess probably if you layer it too much, it would just kind of I mean, it'd be so thin, it wouldn't be like layers. It would just start forming together, right?
On verra les couches de beurre.
I'm sure there's a science to it.
Se former. Donc là on va détailler les croissants. La pâte est étalée. Elle est prête à être détaillée. Donc ici en fait on détaille avec un découpoir automatique, ce qui nous fait gagner du temps. On n'a pas besoin de donner des coups de couteau dans tous les sens. Et comme ça on a une régularité du produit. Et donc voilà.
Consistency too. Consistency is what you need in a commercial bake shop, you know. Oh, okay, they're triangles and you just roll them up.
Donc la viennoiserie, il faut être assez rapide, surtout en été, car le beurre il a tendance à revenir en température très vite. Et pour travailler la viennoiserie, c'est bien que la pâte soit très très froide. Sinon après ça colle partout sur les mains, ça colle partout sur le tour. Et on fait du mauvais produit, donc c'est important de maintenir un rythme soutenu.
But why are they baking these immediate? He's like, well, normally it takes 3 days. We're going to only do it in 2 days this time. Wouldn't they have some from the day before? Isn't it a rotation? Like one day you got some you're pulling out to bake, you're making fresh dough, and then you know what I mean? Like every day you would think that you'd have some in each rotation. You'd have some in stage 1, you'd have some stage 2s, and you'd have some stage 3s. Unless they only do this every so often and it's not a daily. I mean, they are making 1,000 at a time in a batch, so maybe they don't need 1,000 daily. Maybe they're doing it on a 3-day rotation or something and they're only selling 300 a day. Sorry, I overthink things, guys. I apologize.
Donc on prend la main, on va tirer un petit peu vers le sens du croissant, voilà, tout doucement, voilà, sans le craquer. Voilà, tu peux le poser.
Oh, he's teaching
Ouais.
Montre l'appareil.
Ça va, c'est un bon début.
Nice.
This is my work.
Donc là j'ai mis un petit coup de dorure, c'est des œufs battus, dessus les croissants et les pains au chocolat. Et là on va les mettre en pousse pour les cuire tout à l'heure, dessus 1 à 2 heures quand ils seront poussés. Okay. Les croissants et les pains au chocolat sont poussés, ceux qu'on a mis tout à l'heure en pousse, ils ont poussé. Donc d'habitude on met soit des plaques de pain au chocolat, soit des plaques de croissants. Mais là...
What's pains au chocolat? Is that just like chocolate chips?
Pour vous montrer, on a fait moitié-moitié. Donc là, ce qu'on va faire, c'est on va mettre de la dorure, donc la même chose que tout à l'heure.
I would assume "au" means of, like "au" probably means of. I would assume. It just seems like it would.
Donc bien les dorer pour que ça soit bien brillant à la sortie du four. Sinon, c'est terne, c'est pas beau. C'est une étape importante, la même que le tour.
Yeah.
Le tourage également, c'est très très important.
And that really is important because I made some Dutch. It's called boterkoek, something like that. But it translates to Dutch butter cake. So good, so amazing. But the egg wash is the key. Trust me, the egg wash, it sets it apart. It really does. I mean, a good egg wash done right on top of a pastry or a cake, like, oh my goodness, the difference is night and day.
pour sortir un beau produit.
Yeah, you gotta get it on there good. It's so good. And by the way, the Dutch butter cake, super good. Find a recipe, make it, eat it, go buy one that's already made. It's amazing. It's got almond flavoring in it. So good. Those look good when they were rising. I don't know why I just leaned over like this, like I was gonna look around his shoulder, as though I was literally standing behind him. Wow. I actually did that.
Sorti du four. Donc bien brillant, bien doré.
That looks good.
Là, ils sont assez cuits. Donc là, on voit le croissant qui est bien feuilleté. Donc on va le couper.
Oh, you already know they
voir
are.
ce que ça donne.
They do it every day.
Donc c'est bien fondant, c'est encore tout chaud.
Ooh, you can hear the crisp on the outside. I've never.
On va
I'll
bien
tell you
tout
what,
le
I've had
feuilletage,
some
bien fondant.
croissants. I've never had a croissant that looks that good. That good. Of course, I said earlier, they're not doing it the same as they do it in France. I guarantee you. I mean, regardless, yeah, you can get the ingredients and follow the same recipe, but it's still not quite the same.
Non.
Also, our ingredients are different. We don't get the same butter here. We don't have the same quality of flour here. Our food quality is actually, to be honest with you, piss poor compared to France and most of Europe. You're already aware of it. I already know you are. And I've done videos I've reacted to on my main channel about that. If you're interested, go check it out. It's pretty crazy. Eye-opening stuff for an American to see the kind of food quality differences between Europe and the United States. It's crazy.
Là, il est encore tout chaud.
Oh, that looks good. The inside of that looks slightly moist, actually. Different than what I've seen on the inside of the ones I've had around here, actually.
Alors par rapport à l'hygiène.
Well, you got to feel you clean your hands. There's no worries about grossness. You clean your hands, and if there was any germs, the oven would bake the germs out and kill it. Yeah, I get it. I've rolled dough before. Trust me, it's better with your hands. Just get in there and get your hands dirty, but clean them first, and then get them dirty with the dough, right?
À la Maison Travers, nous travaillons, même en France en général, nous travaillons sans gants. Pourquoi? Parce que le problème du gant ne permet pas de pouvoir toucher, de pouvoir avoir de la sensibilité avec le produit. Lorsqu'on pétrit une pâte, nous avons besoin de pouvoir toucher à la pâte, de prendre la pâte, de l'étirer, de regarder le réseau glutineux pour savoir.
And if anybody's ever rolled their own dough, kneaded their own dough, made their own bread or anything, then you already know. You already know.
Savoir si la pâte est bien pétrie. Si on a des gants, on n'aura pas le même ressenti. Après, il faut savoir que vu qu'on travaille sans gants, on a une obligation de se laver très souvent les mains à chaque changement de poste, à chaque nouvelle préparation. Nous passons nos mains avec du savon et comme ça, il n'y a pas de souci au niveau de l'hygiène.
All right, thank you so much for watching, everyone. That wraps up today's video from the bakery. And I'm going to be back here again soon, so make sure you're subscribed. Check out the 4 a.m. behind the scenes video, the first one I did, which I'll link above. And again, thank you so much for being here. Let me point out just one quick thing before you go. My channel is about everyday French life and beyond, French culture, and I'm still kind of developing the direction I want to go. So I'd love your feedback. You'll see other things here, not just food, but I'm so happy you're here, and I'll see you soon. Salut!
All right, so go check out her channel, guys. Those look good, actually. Look at that. Go check out her channel. I subscribed. You guys should go over there and subscribe as well. Do me a favor and subscribe to me too, not just her. Me too. I'm just playing. Thanks for everything, guys. Have a super fun, awesome day. Enjoy your croissants, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.